This is an in-field update on how to evaluate corn stands brought to you by Pinnacle Ag. We've had lots of questions on whether you need to replant or not. Go out to your fields and take a look. This corn stand, for example, is missing a few plants here and there. We encourage you to dig up and look to see what's happening to those plants.
Is stand loss, certain gaps in our soil, in our stands, things of that nature, root rot, things that we're seeing under the ground that you're going to have to dig to find, and just evaluate our seed stands as a whole and what could possibly be down in the future.
In this particular area, we noticed a corn plant that was not the same size as its neighbors. So we did some digging to decide whether this corn plant would survive and make an ear. As you can see, it is still growing actively.
So yes, is this ideal? But is it maybe acceptable? It might be what we get.
So replant might be on some people's minds, and it's not even on the radar for others with us being so wet right now. But as Curtis mentioned, there's some root rots going on. We've got some damping off going on here in Doniphan County, and also our friends to the west and south in heavier, less drainable soils, to where the water just flat hasn't been able to get away. And we've got some examples that we've dug up out of the field where we've got some fairly significant root rot, delayed emergence. And we need to think about, are we going to replant this? Can we think about replanting this? Or am I better off, and this doesn't happen very often that we say this, am I better off leaving my 18,000, 22,000, when I drop 32, 34, am I better off leaving that, in most people's eyes, a non-desirable stand with our given weather factors? And we've got some charts and things that walk through that.
These charts are from the University of Missouri on how to decide when to replant. If you have a stand of 22,000 currently, you have 82% of yield. Whereas if you were to get back in there and plant, by May 26, you've only had 80%.
The other thing is how do we tear that stand up? Can we tear it up? Can we spray it? And what is our chance of getting a successful stand moving forward? Variety selection and things like that. So a whole bucket of things to be thinking about, but two things: measure your plant stands, figure out, can I even replant, and then go from there. There's no guarantee we're going to get a better stand when we replant, especially in some of these situations. So from our point of view and what we're seeing, and some of our peers are seeing from some meetings we went to today, we really might be looking at that 18 to 22, and it really could be our best chance of growing grain on those acres.